Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how fast. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It is the 14th of August. It is the 14th of August, y'all. Happy August. Happy birthday to all my Leos out there. And happy birthday coming up to all my Virgos. Y'all, this year is moving so quickly and we have so much work to do. So let us all be ready. Let me greet everybody who's in the house right now. Greetings, Chris, and welcome to the chat. Greetings, Grandma Kay. Greetings, M. Dizzy Lizzie. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Mildred. Greetings, y'all. All right, let us start off with the fairy oracle for a blessing for today. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us the collective words of encouragement, words of upliftment for this moment. Here we go. We get divination. Oh my goodness. Look at this fairy. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Let me read this again for those in the back, because y'all, with this Lionsgate portal that we have passed through, and there's still some tendrils going through, but y'all, this shift is real. The things that are happening, that are changing, are real and are going to be permanent, y'all. Don't fear nothing. Don't fear not one little thing. Here we go. Let me read this to you again. Divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. Namaste. Greetings and salutations. Ziggy, greetings Alicia, greetings Super Queen B, greetings Addie Gaddy, greetings and salutations. Greetings, Candy D. Greetings, Alicia. Greetings, y'all. Greetings, y'all. Greetings and salutations. Let me get up here because Chris has the first question in the chat, and then M. Dizzy Lizzie gets the second one. Greetings, Brenda. Greetings and salutations. All right, the first question. Chris asks, will China block supplies to Taiwan in the spring of 2025? And if so, how long do I think this blockade will be? Well, the first thing, let's ask, because everything is changing. So the things that used to be, the things that were, could be changed now. Universe, creator, spirit guides, tarot, please answer this question for the collective, for Chris. Will China block supplies to Taiwan in the spring of 2025? Um, Before, during, or after the spring of 2025? Will China block supplies from Taiwan? Yes or no? And that is not a change. So, and I asked the question the way that I did because outside of the shift, we already knew that China was going after Taiwan. China has not changed its plans. China is still going to go after Taiwan. Y'all, be mindful of this, because all this stuff, be mindful of this. There is no reason to be afraid, but this is another way that we're going to be drawn into conflict, because we've already expressed to China that if China goes after Taiwan, that America will step in. So if China goes after Taiwan, that is a way to draw the United States into global conflict for entertainment, educational, and informational purposes only. All right, my second question, let me find it, is from M. Dizzy Lizzy. M. Dizzy Lizzy asks, what is the real reason Trump is taking time off from campaigning? I didn't know he was taking time off from campaigning. Let us ask universe, creator, spirit guides, why is Trump taking time off from campaigning in 0 hour? It's crunch time. You know, the time to take off was January, February, March, not September, October, November. Here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. What is going through Donald J. Trump's mind that has got him slowing down on the campaign trail? Give us an insight into all things Donald Trump. Here we go. 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is interesting, y'all. So, okay, so what I'm not getting is illness. So the first card that we've got is the Chariot. And the Chariot says, no obstacles will stop me now. This is victory, overcoming obstacles, success, ambition, determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, hard work, focus, progress, single-mindedness, mastery, courage, and skill. This first card is saying it all. M. Dizzy Lizzy. Trump is not prepared to run against Kamala. And that is what the problem is. He's taking time to get some help because he knows that he is outwitted. He's outsmarted and he's outwitted, and he's a little bit afraid. It's also, he's having some more money problems. So here we got this little stinky fish, the Page of Cups. He's looking for money. He is looking. Remember, y'all, as much as a whole bunch of people want to believe that Donald Trump is the puppet master, no. Donald Trump is a puppet, and he is a slave to the almighty dollar. Yes, he is. Everything that he does, everything about Donald Trump is transactional. So him taking time off, it's multifaceted. Number one, he's not prepared, and he's afraid, and he's running low on funds. He's trying to find y'all, I'm gonna tell you this again. He doesn't want to be president. He doesn't want to go to prison. That is why he's running. He thinks that the rules can be changed for him, and so far he's been correct. So, but don't fear. He will not win. This is the end of all of this. So this is Trump literally preparing for his own fall. The third card that we've got is the Fool. And this one says it's time to embark on a brand new beginning. Guys, I'm telling y'all, by the time November gets here, this election could look very, very, very different. Okay? I'm serious. Donald Trump may not be the person running for president. And I do believe that time has run out for anybody else to get on the ballot, because you have to get on the ballot in every single state. So, you know, for these people who are fighting to get on one ballot, like there's a question about Cornell West, them fighting to put him on one ballot serves one purpose, and that is to destabilize the vote. That is the only reason that they would do something like that. And that is to shift votes from somebody else to somebody else. It's not a winning strategy. It's a way to further divide the vote. Okay, the next card that we've got. Oh, I didn't read this one. We got the Fool. This question was, what's the real reason Trump is taking time off from his campaigning? And we get the Fool. Okay, so I did say this one. He could seriously throw a whole big old monkey wrench in the game. If he starts questioning whether he's actually going to stay in the race or not. He's now the old guy. And that really, the one thing that Donald Trump is vain. The one thing that he cannot control is his vanity. The way that he looks is paramount. His appearance, how he appears to other. And now, and y'all, Ozempic is kicking his butt. Ozempic is kicking his butt. He's starting to look like a wet paper bag that has been left in the sun. He's dried up and wrinkly. Oh, the Ozempic. And y'all, this might be another thing. Even though I don't have a health card on him, he is taking that stuff, trying to look svelte, he's trying to look strong, but it's doing a number on him. Nobody should have ever let that man take it with his digestion issues, because it's messing him up on the inside. Yeah, he's losing a whole lot of weight, but it's messing up his digestive system. The last card that we've got is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this card is about abundance, but this card is also about Kamala. And I believe that this little brown queen is Kamala. And this is the fear that old Donnie boy is facing. Trepidation, whatever you want to call it. As much as he's screaming he wants to debate her, no, he doesn't. Because she's a lawyer. She's a trial lawyer. He's a criminal. He won't be able to talk over her. And he knows that she won't allow him to do what he did to Hillary. He stalked her like a shark. Y'all remember. He knows he won't be able to do that. He's afraid that she'll turn on him and humiliate him if he tries to do that. So, y'all, there's a whole lot of things going on in old Donnie Boy's noggin. He is seriously facing some demons right now. Addie Gaddy has a question and says, will Ernesto hurricane hit South Florida? I told y'all, we had a lineup. Y'all, it's like batter up. Be prepared. Be prepared. And it's not just the hurricanes, y'all. We are in a swarm. We are in a massive earthquake swarm. So, y'all, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. By Sunday, we could be in 3 different natural disasters, a hurricane, tornadoes, and wildfires. Okay, so y'all be mindful. And we've got Southern California still shaking right now. It's still shaking, and I felt the one that we had over here yesterday. I'm sitting there thinking my dog was wagging her tail because my bed was just doing this. And yeah, I was feeling that quake because I looked around, my dog wasn't even on the bed, but I'm bouncing. But that's another one of my gifts. One of my, I call it a useless gift because I can sense, I can feel them. I don't care if it's around the world, I can feel them. And that's not a pleasant one, because I never know whether the earthquake is here or if I'm feeling it from somewhere else. So that's kind of a weird thing for me. Greetings, spirits beyond the stars. Greetings, Tony Temperance. Greetings, Linda Bishop. Greetings, Cher Bear. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Greetings, Laura. Greetings and salutations. Brenda says, I had a prophetic dream. So I tell people before a dream come true. Okay. Spirits Beyond the Stars says, how is it going to go for Nancy Pelosi at the Democratic convention? She is upset with Biden because he didn't consult her first before placing Harris as the Democratic presidential runner. I'm about tired of Nancy Pelosi. If anybody needs to step down or get voted out, is that one right there. And we have been at the mercy of Nancy Pelosi for far too long. A lot of y'all people seem to think that Nancy Pelosi was an ally, that she was a strong Democratic stalwart. Nancy Pelosi is the reason why Roe versus Wade, why women don't have no protection. Nancy Pelosi is the reason why Obamacare is such a piece of garbage, because it was Nancy all by herself that demanded that we be bipartisan with the with the Republicans. When we could have passed it, we could have had everything we wanted in it. We had the majority, we had the House, and we had the Senate. But guess who we had as Speaker? Crooked ass Nancy Pelosi, who may as well be a doggone Republican, because I don't know how somebody that doggone, who is supposed to be working for the Congress, can make millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars and not go to prison for it while you're working in the Congress. You want to talk about insider trading? You want to talk about dirty politics? Well, you look right there at the oldest woman in the doggone Congress, the one who has been holding things in place. I said it, I ain't taking it back. She has been the one that has been holding us. She has been the one with her foot on our throat for the last freaking 20 years. She is the sole reason why women's health has not gone forward. We've had the power, not once, not twice, 3 times. We've had the power. All these things that they keep running on could have been written into law. We would never be fighting about them, including gun control. I said it, I ain't taking it back. We need to understand the ones who should not be where they are, the ones who have been there for far too long, and stop giving power to these demons. She showed us a long time ago who she was. And the one that she wanted to replace him with is just as much of a demon as she is. I'm going to say it again, y'all. Don't hero worship these people. Look at what they do. Look at what they do. And then ask yourself, how is somebody making all this money when everybody else is suffering? And how do you sleep at night when you're rolling over in millions of dollars and there's people on your block sleeping outside on the ground? How do you sleep at night? Woo. Y'all, it's going to be a sermon today. I feel it in my heart. I feel it in my heart. Let's see. Spirits wants me to answer this question. How's it going to go for Nancy Pelosi at the Democratic convention? Let's ask Universe Creator, Spirit Guides, how is Nancy Pelosi going to be received at the Democratic convention? 3 cards. First card we got is the Knight of Wands. This is being hasty, quick decisions, ambition, generosity, journey, ardent, active people, negotiators, debaters, those who love a challenge, debaters. She's gonna be arguing. We got the friendship card here, the 3 of Cups, the second. So she thinks she's gonna have a warm reception. Nancy might even get booed, y'all. Nancy might get booed. If she has to get up and speak, she might get booed, y'all. Or there might be something there where people are going to show their displeasure for what she's been doing. The last card that we've got here for Nancy Pelosi is the Emperor. And y'all understand, she has built this power. You want to talk about somebody that's got compromise on people? This is her. You want to talk about a little female Putin? This is her. You want to know how she kept the caucus in line when we could have got things done? She was a czar. And she put people behind her who would run things just like she did. Y'all, when a snake shows itself to you, even if it's a nice snake, remember it's a snake. Just remember that. This woman had us feel fooled for a long time. We've been doing her bidding for a long time, and we never got 1 inch ahead. Understand that. It was all about power and control and a whole lot of insider trading for information, education, and entertainment purposes only, y'all. There you go. So there you go, Spirit. She might have a little surprise at the convention this week. Is it this week or next week? I think it's next week. I don't know. It's coming up soon. This time is flying. It's next week. Oh, Laura says this. Who's campaigning in North Carolina? Mildred said, feeling energized and ready to go. Right on. All right, I'm looking for questions, y'all. Oh, here we go. I saw a hurricane question. Let me find it. Where is that hurricane? I see your question, M. Dizzy Lizzie, but I'm looking for a question that I missed right before it. That's it. Nancy Pelosi is older than Biden and needs to retire. And ask yourself, how is these people still alive? How are these people still? I mean, come on. Come on. Especially Mitch McConnell. They have to keep restarting him. His avatar is already give out. Here we go. Will Ernesto hurricane hit South Florida path? This is from Addy Gaddy, Universe Creator, Spirit Guides. Will Hurricane Ernesto? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, here we go. Tarot is saying maybe. I'm seeing, yeah, Tampa might get lit up. Whatever's on the very tip of Florida, it's gonna get a not a direct hit, kind of a glancing blow, but it's gonna be so much water involved. Yes, Addie. Ernesto is going to hit South Florida. It's going to hit the tip of South Florida before it starts to turn up. And I kind of feel this one is going to go on the outside of Florida. If it doesn't, it may cross across. If it hits on the inside, it'll cross across and then go up the coast. But I'm feeling that this is going to hit the tip of Florida. Be mindful, y'all. If y'all have to leave, y'all be ready to go. If they're telling, RFK was taken off the ballot in New York, Mildred thinks. Thanks for that information. Cher Bear says, do I see Trump flying around in Epstein's old plane that he flew to the island? The Lolita? Did he buy the Lolita? Trump is flying around in Epstein's plane? Oh my goodness. Well, y'all, they move in flocks, y'all. When they show you who they are, believe them. Believe them. All right, now I'm going back down. So we got Ernesto. Now, here we go. Mildred says, have you ever seen 45 go up against a strong black woman? Never saw him. You never saw him argue with Omarosa. That's true. That's true. Spirit says, the governor of California is starting to go against the homeless people. Y'all, this is going to be all over the place. This is part of that new world order, unfortunately. And they're going to, part of this is to stop people from growing their own food, to stop people from living in their cars or living outside of subsidized some type of formal housing. This is all part of it. This is the reason why these 15-minute cities are going up. And this is why these 15-minute cities, none of them seem to be facing any of the natural disasters that everybody else is facing. All these big metropolis cities that are building skyscrapers on top of skyscrapers are not being affected by this. Understand, y'all, this is part of their plan. This is part of their, don't be afraid. Do you? Don't listen to what they're telling you to do. This is about you. This is about you. While you have the opportunity to grow your food, you better be growing your food. While you have the opportunity to live your freest self, you better be living. Go camping, go traveling, go do whatever you want to do, because there's a small window of time that we're going to have to go through where things are going to be really crappy. You need to be prepared for that. We all need to be prepared for that. But we need to be thinking about how fortunate we are right now in the present. We can't think in the future, and we can't think in the past. The way that we survive this is by staying present, by living our life in the present, feet on the ground, head in the game. All right? Now, we are still creating. We are creating. So when you think about things, you imagine, and this is where our imagination comes in. And this is what they killed in us when we were children. That was the first thing that they killed. Our superpower has always been our imagination. When you were a little kid, I want you to remember the stories, the epics and sagas that you made playing with your little dolls or little action figures, your little Barbie townhouse. You were running a whole city. You had a whole thing, and it was your little private world, until people told you, well, that's just make believe. You got to grow up. You got to grow up and stop believing in that. Go back to your imagination. Go back to your childlike spirit and create your world. Create your universe. All right. All right. All right. Greetings, Yasmini. Greetings, Andrea. Greetings, Cindy Lee. Tony Temperance says, we have many intelligent and evolved people in this country. Why do we still vote the same clowns in? Laziness, and because we know somebody's name and think that they're doing good. And that's the whole thing. We don't question. We elect these people to office and then just keep them there because we voted for them once. Don't even question, have they done anything to deserve our vote? That's a failure on our part. And this is why, when you have the same old blood year in and year out, nothing will ever change because you have voted in the control. And as long as the control is happy, the people will be slaves. The one thing we've got to do when we elect these politicians is to keep them uncomfortable, to keep them worried about their job, to keep them understanding that it's us that they're supposed to be working for, not for the rich factor. But see, right now, where it is that the Congress people and the senators are working for big business. They're not working for us. Woo! Y'all, this hibiscus tea, it is tart, but I love it. It's like drinking a lemon. It is so tart. I love you back, Linda. M. Dizzy Lizzie says, fires are really bad here in Oregon. My 68-year-old wildland firefighter husband, Doug, just got called out for duty. He's in good health. But as Linda G says, he's no spring chicken. Is he safe? Yes, M. Dizzy Lizzie. We answered this question on Monday, and we prayed for Doug. Doug is safe. Doug is wrapped. Doug and his crew are wrapped in the arms of angels. And if we need to ask again, so be it. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please protect M. Dizzy Lizzie's husband, Doug, as he goes out to fight these wildland fires. Protect him, protect his entire crew. Keep them safe from harm. Let them see the danger before they approach it. Let them not be caught unaware. So be it. So mote it be. And let every one of them return home safely. So be it. 100 times true. There you go. Stop worrying, M. Dizzy Lizzie. He's going to be all right. He's going to be all right. He's one of the heroes. All right. Let him go be a hero. And he's ready. He's up for it. If he wasn't, he wouldn't have agreed to go. Greetings, Fleck. Greetings, Blue. Up two queens fighting, Nancy and Kamala. Greetings, Lasavia. I hope I said that right. Leah Salva. Greetings. Greetings and salutations. Y'all, I question my reading skills sometimes. Forgive me if I mispronounce your name. I'm not doing it on purpose. I try to get it right. Mildred says, there's a guy here running for governor. I know him as my grandkid's teacher and mentor. How are his chances? Okay, we don't have a name. So governor in what state are you in, Mildred? I need a little bit more information. If I don't have a name, I at least need a state or a city. You're welcome, M. Dizzy Lizzie. You're right, Blue. Even the 18-year SCOTUS limit is too long. It should be like 2 years. You are absolutely right. In fact, I think all elected offices should be either 2 or 4 years, period. Nobody should have a lifelong rubber stamp to anything. That is a recipe for corruption. That is how they writ corruption right into everything, is by giving crooked people lifetime jobs with no oversight, where nobody can take them out. So they can be complete criminals, run afoul of the law, and there's no recourse. And that is exactly what we have going on right now. But things are changing, y'all. Things are going to change. And once we get over that big old speed bump, we're going to be coasting downhill like a radio flyer trying to fly for real, because it's going to be going fast. And this is the one thing that we have all got to be ready for, is how fast things are going to go. Y'all breathe and sleep, because we are being upgraded. Things are being literally ripped from us. If you feel everything in your world feel like it's tossed up in the air, that's because it is. We are being tasked with picking and choosing what it is we are going to carry with us into our next existence. Let go of the garbage. Don't carry nothing. Don't carry no anvils. Don't carry no chains. Don't carry no ropes around your ankles. Don't carry nothing that's holding you back now. Don't carry no fear. Don't be toting no fear monkey on your back. Don't be toting no lack monkey on your back. This is where we have got to let go of our limiting beliefs. We got to stop saying what I can't do and start saying what I will do. And that's it. We got to move out of the I am. We got to move up the chakras, y'all. I am is basically surviving. We've got to know. We've got to believe. We've got to understand. So we are, yes, we are, but we are more than just existing. We are creators. So move up your chakras from the red to the indigo, all right, to the violet. Move up here to where that you create, not just survive. You create, all right? And that is where we are supposed to go. Not just being here going through things, being stuck in the root chakra, but ascending to the crown chakra, to where we understand that it is us that creates our reality. All right. All right, Mildred, let's see. Did you put his name down there? Matt Myers in Delaware, universe creator, spirit guides. Will Matt Myers uh, win the governor's seat in Delaware? Will Matt Myers win the governor's seat in Delaware? It's upside down. It is not upside down. We got a yes, but there might be some issues. We got a yes. Listen to this card. We got the King of Cups inverted. The answer is yes, but there might be some trouble around his candidacy. Bad advice, scheming, fraud, an alcoholic or drug addict, one who looks out for only himself. So we got a yes on this, but this candidate could be plagued with he could have some skeletons in his closet. He opened his mouth and bones be flying out. Alicia says, normal people who have been broken down by hard work usually really want to retire at 65. These elected people who make so much money are wheeled into work till they die. It's so unfair. You are so right, Alicia. And then they go right behind us after they've stolen our Social Security money and raised the retirement age so that 95% of us will never collect a penny of the money that we've paid into our entire life. They're crooks, they're cretins, they're horrible, horrible, greedy, nasty, monstrous individuals. And everybody needs to regard them as what they are. Stop hero worshiping these people. Because they run for office, that right there should tell you they are more self-serving than they are sacrificing for the welfare of others. Don't nobody in Congress run for that job for you. All right, just remember that. Don't nobody running for an office, not one of them is running for you. They are running for themselves. They are trying to get a job. They don't know your name and they don't care about you. And you need to remember that, because that's how they got a bunch of us snow jobbed into believing, oh, this person really cares about my well-being, while on the back end they're taking great big old handouts and trips from drug manufacturers and big business. That's why we're stuck where we are, because we've allowed money into politics. We've allowed criminality into politics. This whole system has got to crumble. It has got to, because to stay in it just lengthens our slavery. Brenda wants to know, will RS reach out to me? Universe creator, spirit guides. Will RS reach out to Brenda? Yes or no? Brenda, you got a yes on that. New beginnings, new relationships, new romantic love. Linda says, I just saw I'm getting spammed, y'all. I just saw stars twinkling around Matt Myers. He has a good future. There you go. Greetings, ominous moon Tarot. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Benita Davis. My readings are inaccurate. Well, okay. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Greetings, surviving sunshine, morning ray. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Linda Maloney. Greetings, Moon Baby 23. Oh, you want me to do a deep dive on Oprah Winfrey? She some weeks ago was arrested and the police searched her house. You know, I had heard about that. And all of that stuff got kicked under the carpet. Let us go ahead and read on Oprah Winfrey. Greetings, Flora Naples. Greetings. Greetings. All right, here, let me pin this so I can remember where I'm at. Pin this message. Here we go. Do a deep dive on Oprah Winfrey. She was arrested some weeks ago and the police searched her house. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please tell us what is going on with Oprah Winfrey. 3 cards. We got the Chariot, the Page of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. So what is this message? What is going on with... So she got her house searched. What's going on with Oprah Winfrey? Now, y'all, there's been a lot of stuff coming back up. All this stuff with Puff Daddy and all this, and I want y'all to understand that all of that stuff is distraction. All of that is distracting. The stuff with, especially with Puff Daddy. And I need y'all to understand how the distraction works. They got to get different sets of people to focus on something other than what is actually going on. And right now, we've got Oprah, Tyler Perry, Puff Daddy, and a whole bunch of others who have been outed as being sexual deviants. All right. And I ain't going to pull no punches for none of these people because the proof is in the pudding. All right. So I ain't going to pull no punches for Oprah because we already know what was going on in that school that she had over there in Africa. We already know that there was wide abuse in that school. Children went missing, that she built a hotel attached to this school in Africa. The one thing that we've got to do, and I keep telling everybody, we got to stop hero worshiping people. The people who are in our face, the people who survived, are the people who drank the blood, drank the Kool-Aid, signed their name on the dotted line, want to do this, whatever you want to say. The people who are in our face, the ones who are running everything, the gatekeepers, those are the ones who have been maligning people. Oprah has been doing people dirty for years for money. And we put her on a pedestal because Oprah Winfrey was the chubby black girl who said she was molested by a family member. So we put her on a pedestal. We lit her fuse and jettisoned her to the very pinnacle of everything. And then she showed us who she really was. At one point, she was giving away everything. But you look at the people in Hawaii now, and she's taking everything back. And then some. When these people show you who they are, believe them. But let's go ahead. Oprah was arrested some weeks ago and the police searched her house. So, and this is true. She was arrested and they searched her house. What were they looking for? What were they looking for? Y'all, all of this is going to tie into human trafficking. All of these people's names coming up, just keep a ticker of the name. And a lot of these people are going to be found to be hooked in with Epstein. Just understand, a whole bunch of them are going to be hooked in because this is a big group. They travel in packs. They work together. They run together. Just understand that. So she's under suspicion for some of the things that she has been doing. But ain't nothing gonna happen to her yet because everything's still getting swept under the rug. So we haven't got to that part of change yet. But these rich people, understand, it is these rich people. These are the ones who the age of Aquarius takes care of. All right? So she's on the block with the rest of them. Oh, unpin that. There we go. Greetings, Val. Greetings, ES. Google says fake news on Oprah, but it ain't fake news that she's human trafficking. It ain't fake news that she is involved with messing with children from Africa. It ain't fake news that she has a hotel on her school. That ain't fake news. That's real news. And the whole thing about it is rich people get to form the news in the way that they want to. We see things right in front of our eyes, but the rich people tell us, no, that's not what you're seeing. Just like I want y'all to remember that little song that Justin Bieber wrote that he's talking about, yeah, I'm rich and I have everything, but when I was crying and needed help, wasn't nobody there for me. It's the song he wrote, I think it was in May, and it was talking about him being a victim. Because rich people can do a whole lot, as we see in our government, and then turn right back around and tell us, no, that's not what you see. We got to learn how to trust ourselves, and we got to learn how to understand that we don't need them, they need us. Or Orlando, Ernesto flood, we out down here heading up north. Get out of there, Val. Get out of there and stay out of that hurricane's path. You're lucky, Fleck. You didn't see her. I grew up with Oprah. I mean, I was one of those people who watched her when she came on in the afternoon, and then watched the replays after midnight, after coming home from the club or whatever, watching Oprah all the time on repeat. Greetings, Spirit Reading 777. All right, here we go. My first question on paper is from Sheila B. Yesterday, Sheila says, yesterday I found a small brown feather. My son dreamt a Russian had fled to America, and a Mothman warned him about Chernobyl and wormwood. What was this telling me? Okay, so I had to do some research into this one, Sheila. So Sheila says, yesterday I found a small brown feather. The small brown feather indicates creativity, imagination, grounding, protection, wisdom, home, comfort, and security. Her son dreamt that a Russia had fled from Russia to America. And there was an eagle in this too, but the eagle wasn't helping. A Mothman warned him about Chernobyl and wormwood. And what is this about? So what I'm feeling this is about, and take what resonates and leave what doesn't. What I'm feeling is, now there seems to be, Russia is kind of in trouble in this war. The tides have changed in the war in Ukraine. And I kind of feel that might have something to do with it. But the Russian fleeing to the United States and the eagle. Y'all, I told y'all weeks ago that we have Russian subs that are off Cuba. We've got Russian subs that are off the East Coast. We're not doing anything about that. We just had a great big old internet mess up where we lost connectivity for a whole lot of stuff. And the government just told us, oh, don't worry about it. Bill Gates just messed up on Windows 98. We rebooted it. Everything is okay. Understand. What happened? What was that? The 16th of July? That was a test drive. That was a test run to see what would happen when you lose connectivity. You lost airlines, train stations, and banks. That was a test run. When I tell y'all to be prepared, don't take that as conjecture. Be prepared. They are showing us their hand. They are showing us what their plans are for us. We can choose not to participate. We can choose not to be reactive, because that's what it's all about. If you go outside in the early morning and you see that gray sky that looks like when you turn your computer off, that's because that's what it is. They have co-opted our consciousness. They have put a fake sun over our heads. Our sky has been infiltrated. Our reality has been hijacked. It is up to us to discern. And I do believe that was that our, no, it was divination. But discernment right now is so important, because they are going to try to fool us, to scare us. And this is what it's all about, scare tactics. We can be ready. We can be prepared. What we have to understand is that it is us that we've got to depend on. Be making those connections with your like-minded people. Know where you can go if things get, if you have to bug out somewhere. And I'm saying that because the United States is on fire. We have 2 hurricanes that are creeping up on us that are going to do a whole lot of damage. We have wildfires across this whole country. We are going to be flooding in a heartbeat. And we've got earthquakes going off everywhere. 7.9 expected for Tokyo, Japan in the next 5 days. Understand that's devastating, and it will affect the whole world. Be prepared, okay? And that's all I'm asking y'all to do. Take your consciousness away from this political garbage. Nobody in Washington, that stuff doesn't matter. The stuff that matters is what is going on in our reality right now. And we are strong. We are able. We have survived 100% of everything that has been thrown at us. Remember that. But do not fall victim to the scare tactics and the fear that they are about to do. Y'all, the first one was Project 2025. And boy, that worked like a charm, because it woke people up in droves. The people who want it, yeah, they still want it. But guess what? The other people who were on the fence jumped off that fence real quick and said, oh no, you're trying to put me in slavery. Understand, Project 2025 ain't nothing but the book 1984 remastered. This is the same dream that they have been trying to put on us since then. Understand, we are not in the beginning of the change. We are at the end. Okay, the age of Pisces is when all of these rich people lose their power. We are at the end of this. Their collapse, their demise is at hand. But as they go out and we bring the new in, the collapse will be chaotic. That is what we need to be prepared for. Okay? That is what we need to be prepared for. And that's what Ominous Moon Tarot Project 2025 is scary, because they want it to be scary. They want you to be afraid. But understand, it is having exactly the effect that it is supposed to have, because it is forcing a majority of people out of sleep, out of unconsciousness, where the Republicans, where these draconians want us to live in Sleepville. We have been shaken awake with just the thought of Project 2025. Val says a big system just left Africa, heading across the Atlantic the next week or so. Going to say this one is where this one is heading, but it's huge. Yeah, that one is going to hit around the 20th, around the full moon. That big one is going to hit us, and it's going to be a doozy. That's next week. And all of this is going to happen during the full moon, during the convention. It's y'all, we're in the chaos. Now till November, it's gonna be, get your popcorn. Don't be invested in this. Understand that this is a great big old soap opera. Watch it, but don't invest in it, and do not let it scare you. This is where you need to be. Every one of us needs to be working on ourselves, letting go of all the garbage, knowing exactly who we are, knowing what we'll stand for, what we'll fight for, and what we will die for. This is real, y'all. This is it, because it's about us. This is about us going forward. Are we going to be slaves? Are we going to allow them to hold our wrists and hold our ankles and tell us that we can't? Are we going to finally break out of our own self-imposed prison and realize that we've given up far too much for far too long? And as soon as we stand together, we'll realize that we never should have laid down in the first place. This is as much of a realization for us about who we are as seeing who our enemy is. Because this is what it's about. It's about self-realization. It's about us knowing ourselves, y'all. And Friday, y'all, me and Deanne will be on, and we will be doing the Sibyls. M. Dizzy Lizzie says, I took out the trash yesterday and saw a blue feather laying on the ground. I left it there while I took out additional garbage, intending to pick it up, but it was gone. Where did it go? It was meant for you to see it. It was meant for you to admire it. But since you didn't pick it up, it went to somebody else. And that's what happens. If you, messages from beyond, it's there for you to see. You saw it, you acknowledged it. You didn't pick it up because you wanted to get it later. But the message was, you received the message that you were supposed to receive, M. Dizzy Lizzie. And a blue feathers are about being watched over. They are about, especially blue bird feathers, the striped blue and black ones. That is a loved one, literally saying, I'm right here beside you. What do we got? Removed another bot. All right, take them off. Thank you, Blue. Kick them out. Kick them out. Yeah, she kind of got on my nerves already. That's all right. Just kick them out. Just keep them kicked out. And you can kick them out. You got power. Use your power to however far you want to take it. Spirit reading 777. Can I trust my mother is communicating with me and wanting a relationship for the right reason? Or does she want to manipulate me? Oh, Spirit reading 777. The first thing that I want to say to you before I even pull these cards is trust your intuition. How you feel. How do you feel? Because if you have fear and you're like, I don't feel comfortable, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Only you know. You know her better than anybody else. That's your mom. You know when she's manipulating you or trying to get you to do something. Trust your instincts and be okay with trusting your instinct. But let's go ahead and ask Tarot, Universe Creator, Spirit Guides. Can Spirit reading 777 trust that their mother is communicating and wanting a relationship for the right reasons? Yes or no? And Tarot says, yes, you can believe it. Yes, you can. You get the foresight. Look at that. You get the foresight. Again, trust your intuition. And if it starts feeling funny, pull away. Protect you. Do not lay down and become a doormat for anyone. All right? Thank you, Linda. Linda says the bots have found Tanya. Bye bye, bots into the corn, and that's okay. I love my moderators, y'all. My moderators, if y'all see it, handle it. and do whatever you feel you need to do. If you want to ban them forever, make them have to change their name every time they want to log in and say something. Make it as difficult as you want to. And if you need some more power, let me know. I'll give you some more power. All right. Greetings, Super Queen B45. Oh, Val says, I saw a big blue monarch butterfly on Tuesday after all the rains. She was beautiful, sitting there in the afternoon sunlight, right on. And y'all, there is something with these dragonflies. Y'all, I feel like these dragonflies are messengers, and it's like everybody all over the place is seeing tons and tons of dragonflies. Y'all, dragonflies are harbingers of things, good things coming. It's like it's a good omen. So y'all, when you see those things, acknowledge them. Say it out loud. Say, I am grateful that I saw this, or acknowledge them. Acknowledge what the universe is doing for us, and acknowledge that the universe is trying to show us that we gonna be all right, because we gonna be all right. All right. Alicia, can I tell you what your spirit animal is? Not by the cards, but if you want a reading, Psychic Tanya 9, where I can talk to you for about 5 minutes and I can tell you what your spirit animal is. But you probably already know what your spirit animal is, Alicia, because you chose your spirit animal. My spirit animals are crows and ravens. I don't know why my spirit animals have to do with the netherworld, but they do. But my leaders are also Ra and Thoth, and I do have Anubis above my name, so there's a whole lot of stuff going on in the underworld for me. But it's those things that that make you feel that when you see it, you know that that's a message for you. I have had a crow following me that I have been aware of since I was 7 years old. It don't matter what state I've moved to, what country I've been in. I've had a crow following me my whole life that I've been aware of since I was 7, that I look for since I was 7 years old. So you already know what your spirit animal is, Alicia. But if you want me to tell you, psychictanya9@gmail.com, and I will be happy to help you figure out what your spirit animal is. Linda says, hi, Danielle. Hi, Blue. Greetings, Gladys Foster. Oh, did we have fake flex? Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. Alicia says, be prepared because I'm going to get a hold of you soon. I am right here, Alicia. Tony says, me too. Crows are my animal. Yes. Don't you love them? Especially when they call to you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Greetings, RPJ. Greetings. Greetings and salutations. All right. Here we done been on here an hour already, and I've only read one question. My second question is from Denny. Is Denny even in the room? Oh my goodness. I have not seen Denny. I hope Denny is okay. Denny, if you're watching this later, greetings and salutations. It's 97 degrees in Las Vegas. All right. Denny asks, is the threat of the economy crashing helping to keep people home and to control movement? This is another one of those fear things. And we are, y'all. The planets are exactly where they are. We're coming into the exact alignment that we were in 2020 when we had the coronavirus pop off. We've got competing illnesses going on. We got a bird flu and we've got another flu. Y'all, 2020, they keep doing test runs. 2020 was a test run. How easy was it to lock down the whole world? They locked down the entire planet in under 24 hours. That was a test run. Just understand, know what they're going to do. So nobody's going to be surprised when it happens. When these things happen, understand that they're testing to see how we're going to react and respond. And in 2020, we were all good little sheeple, and we all went in the house and locked the door and stayed in there until the government told us that we could come back out. Just remember, y'all. Just remember. All right. Y'all, if get rid of him. If he's a troll, get rid of him. Don't play with the trolls. I mean, people want to come in here talking about my community, get rid of them. They are not welcome here. Thank you, Blue. Throw them out. Throw them out. Throw them out on their ear. All right. Next question is from Beautiful Girl. Beautiful Girl says, can I deep dive Gloria Johnson? She's one of the Tennessee Three. She is running to unseat Marsha Blackburn. What is her motivation, and does she have a message? Here we go. And thank you, Blue. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Blue. I am so grateful that you're here because I can't keep up with what's in the chat. Here we go. Gloria Johnson running to unseat Marsha Blackburn. What motivates her, and what is her message? Gloria Johnson, and I want to know: does she have will she win? Will she unseat Marsha Blackburn? Will Gloria Johnson unseat Marsha Blackburn? Yes or no? Ooh, look at this. We got a yes on her unseating unseating Marsha Blackburn. So here we go. Second part of the question. What is on her mind? What motivates Gloria Johnson? Universe Creator Spirit Guides. What motivates Gloria Johnson, and what is on her mind? Oh, the first card we got out is the Devil, y'all. And the Devil says, I am not a puppet. And y'all, remember that this is one of the three people in Tennessee. This was the woman who, with the two Justins, she's white. They threw the two Justins. They literally took their seats from them and took them out of their Congress. Not her, though. So she's running for Congress. What is on her mind? I feel like she wants to turn the tables. I really feel like she's coming in with vengeance, y'all. This is a person who wants to write some things, or at least have her name on record as going against, and there it is. She is against the institution. This is what she is. Okay. The second card that we get for Gloria Johnson is the 10 of Pentacles. And this is money. And y'all, the Democrats are going to not the Democrats, the Republicans are going to sick people on her to see if they can get her to accept a bribe, to fall off of her morals. They are going to be on her. They're going to be throwing everything at her. And I know I just said people don't get this job for anybody other than themselves. I kind of feel like I may have misspoken a little bit on this person right here, Gloria Johnson, because she wants this job because she wants to make a difference. And she wants to upset the apple cart. She wants to go in kind of on the Democratic side, kind of like Marjorie Taylor Greene, but for the Democrats. She wants to go out and call out bad actors. She's an agitator, y'all. Gloria Johnson is an agitator. Greetings, Renee. Greetings. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Yeah, she ain't playing. She's going to stir things up. She's going to literally cause trouble. That's what she is going to do. She's going to be an MTG for the Democrats. Linda says, Tennessee is going back to the dark ages. Sad. I grew up there. Not going back. It is sad. And y'all, this is part of it. I told y'all that Texas and those states at the bottom of the map would be talking about secession to bring back human bondage. This is a part of it. It will not be successful. But y'all, secession is possible, or civil war because of it. So that is another thing that we need to be aware of. All right. Don't be scared, because you ain't got to be involved in it. But that is one of the things that could factor in to all of this. It is sad, yes. It is terrible. M. Dizzy Lizzy says, my spirit animal is a crow too, and has been following me for years. I just bought a crow call and used it to speak to him or her. It works. The crow comes around every time I use it. So comforting. And me, I be out there when they call, I be out there trying to mimic the call with my own voice. Where did you get your crow call from? Because I must have one. I must have one immediately. Okay. Greetings, Jamie Smallwood husband. All right, here we go. All right. I'm going to do this one myself. I'm going to hide you. I'm going to remove you. And you will never be able to be on this channel again. All right. I got that one, y'all. I got it. He uses the same picture. Flex says Taylor Swift will help Tennessee and Texas voting to get rid of Cruz. It ain't just getting rid of Cruz. You got to get rid of that doggone governor. You got to get rid of the governor. I mean, I'm sorry, Texas, but golly, the whole government is floating turds. The whole government is floating turds. Oh no, Renee says, I was not able to sign on and have no idea what's happening. My daughter tried to call me twice this morning. It might just be your connectivity. Y'all, and be mindful. We're going to have a lot of things going on with the internet. A lot of stuff with connectivity, because we're having a whole bunch of stuff going on the sun too. So connectivity can really be affected. On Etsy. Thank you, M. Dizzy Lizzy. I don't have an Etsy account. All right, here we go. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. And Beautiful Girl wants to know, is President Jimmy Carter a Pleiadian? Oh my goodness. And the Pleiadians, if I wanted to say somebody was a Pleiadian, it would be Jimmy Carter. And y'all, I have loved, and I don't hero worship people, but Jimmy Carter, I was 7 years old when he became president, because he was going against Gerald Ford. And that was the first time I was ever introduced to politics. Me and my friend, we're outside singing this little jingle, Carter, Carter, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Carter, Carter, he's our man. Let's put Ford in the garbage can. This is what I was singing as a 7-year-old little kid. And this was my first inkling into the political sector of things. But let's go ahead. But I always liked Jimmy Carter because he was always he was a human. He was never better. He never portrayed himself to be better, higher than. He was always like the guy next door, like your uncle. He was like your uncle. And that's how I looked at him. But let's see. Universe creator, spirit guides. Is Jimmy Carter a Pleiadian? Yes or no? And Tarot says, yes, he is. Look at that. Wishes coming true, realizing dreams, happiness, cheerfulness, and joy, fulfillment, positivity, optimism. Oh my goodness. Satisfaction, success, abundance, prosperity, achievements, rewards, confidence, high esteem, and triumph. Y'all, did that not just say everything that Jimmy Carter is? Did that not? Oh my goodness. He is precious. He is. He is. Right on. Right on. All right. Next question is from Sharon. Zelensky stated that to Russia that the war is coming home, that the war is coming home to Russia. How is Zelensky feeling? He's looking strong. Will he survive the war? Let's ask the last question first. Universe creator, spirit guides. Will President Zelensky survive? Will he make it all the way through this war? Yes or no? And Tarot says yes. I am so happy. And look at this. He gets the Queen of Swords. He is a fighter. Second question. How is President Zelensky feeling? How is President Zelensky feeling? Universe creator, spirit guides. How is Zelensky feeling? Two cards. Oh, we get the Star and we get the Five of Wands. So Sharon, yes, I want to say you're seeing strength because that is exactly what he is portraying. A renewed sense of something. Maybe he got a fresh influx of money or weapons or something, or Russia is depleting. There it is. Russia is depleting itself. That's what the problem is. So Russia is kind of slipping. Russia's money and everything is running out. Zelensky has money coming in, but this war, we still have the conflict here. So this fight is still going to be going on for a little while. But y'all, it's getting close to an end. It's getting real close to an end. Renee says, former President Jimmy Carter says he wants to vote for Kamala, according to his son. I heard that too, that he is trying to stay alive so that he can vote for Kamala. I heard that. Dakota says, no matter how you feel about Oprah, the story about her being arrested is false. Fake news. All right, that's fine. That's fine. She needs to be arrested, though. Uh-oh. Lisa Salva says, having problems with connecting. Y'all, that's probably YouTube censoring me then. If everybody's having problems, it might be me getting censored. All right. But this is being recorded, so if you can't get in now, you can watch it again later. My next question, what does Putin think about Trump for president? What does Vladimir Putin, or Russia, we'll just say Russia, what does Russia think about Trump running for president? This is part of what he wanted. Understand, part of Donald Trump being the president of the United States was because of the conversations and the desires that Putin had. Putin had a patsy. Putin had he had a key to the White House in Donald Trump, and that's exactly what he was. Talk about a Manchurian candidate. That is all Donnie Dump Trump was. Remember, the first thing he did was oust his FBI guy or whoever that tall dude was. That was the first thing, the CIA guy or FBI. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The second thing he did was bring the Russians in behind closed doors. Nobody in there, and literally laid out everything he knew right to Putin and then let them get on their plane and leave. Trump is a Manchurian candidate, has always been, will always be. Talk about a Russian asset. That is exactly what he is. Greetings, Elizabeth. Greetings and salutations. Greetings, Carmen. Carmen says Carter is one of the presidents that showed he was a true humanitarian, along with his wife, side by side. Exactly. And talk about somebody. He did things for other people. He was selfless. That man at 90 years old was out there building houses for the homeless. That's where we have to say it's not what you say, it's what you do. Bump what somebody says to you. Look at what they do. Because that's where the truth is. The truth is in people's actions, not in people's words. All right, my next question. Oh, is Cornell West serious about wanting to be president? No, Cornell West is not serious about wanting to be president. They are putting him on a ballot so that he can split votes. Period. Take votes from Kamala. That's what it is. Take votes from Kamala. That's why they're rushing to try to put him on the ballot, on one state's ballot, to take votes. Talking about the electoral college. And that's where the fix is going to try to come in, y'all. Because remember, the popular vote don't really matter. It's the electoral college, because that's how Hillary lost. Hillary won the popular vote. Hillary won the popular vote. She lost the electoral college. And that's what putting Cornell in or other people on ballots on one state or another serves one purpose and one purpose alone. And that is to take votes away from Kamala so that she won't win the electoral college for that state, which could change the outcome of an election. It ain't going to work. But that's what they're planning on, y'all. And that's exactly what they did in 2020. I'm telling y'all, everything is cyclic. And we have to break this cycle because we got to get out of this. We got to destroy it. We got to crush it. We cannot allow ourselves to go through this at all again. Okay? Their time is up, but we got to help escort them out the door. And we need to have our sledgehammers in hand while we're escorting them out. And we need to be tearing this place up while we escort them out so that nothing can be repaired. You're right, Mildred. The true popular vote don't mean nothing. They did away with that when the Supreme Court decided an election in Florida about 15 years ago? Test run. That was the first test run on can we steal an election. And they proved that it could be done. And it happened where? In Florida. So y'all just know, ain't nothing new. Everything is cyclic. Everything they have done, they have tried before. They don't have new plays, y'all. They only do the same things over and over again. That's why Project 2025 ain't nothing but 1984 remastered. All right? Don't be afraid. They didn't win then. They ain't going to win now. Okay, here's an interesting question. Sharon wants to know, is there sexual tension between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni? They just did a movie together. And Blake Lively is married to Deadpool. So that's my alter ego. So hopefully she ain't out there cheating on her husband. But let's go ahead and ask. Universe creator, spirit guides. Is there sexual tension between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni? Yes or no? And Taro says, yes, there is. And this movie, and that's what happens, unfortunately. How many great couples got messed up doing a movie, and then the co-stars fall in love with each other because they're doing sex scenes and this and that and the other thing and catch feelings. That makes me sad, though. That makes me sad because my Deadpool really loves his wife. But yep, looks like there is some sexual tension. What is going on the set? What's going on the set? What is their issue? What is the issue? And this movie, I think, is about abuse or something. What is going on the set that is causing this tension between Blake and Justin? So I might have to change because we got restriction here. So the tension, the sexual tension may not be a romantic. This could be tension that is not wanted. We got some feeling trapped here. So this tension may not be like romantic sexual tension. This could be like you're bothering me sexual tension, like somebody's being a victim. Oh my goodness. So there are issues on the set, but I'm feeling like somebody is feeling like they are trapped, that they are trapped. And Blake did put out something about domestic violence. So, y'all, there is definitely something going on. And there's stuff about money too. I'm feeling money in contracts, being able to speak your mind or whatever. There's trouble. I don't know if this has already been over with, but I'll put it in the past tense. There was trouble on this set. There was tension that could have been somebody feeling like they was a victim, and it could be bordering on domestic violence for entertainment and educational purposes only, y'all. I don't watch television. I don't know if this is a movie or a television show. I have no idea. Right on, Alicia. You felt that too. Linda says, I like Daffy Duck. Remember when his wife made him sit on that egg he hatched for an alligator? He lost his egg and got on the wrong one. That's funny. I don't remember it, but that's funny. Okay, last question, y'all. Woo, this was a long show. This one, Simone Biles' mom, named Shannon, who is a former drug addict, is asking Simone to forgive her. She gave Simone up when Simone was like 6 years old. She gave Simone up to her maternal grandparents. She gave all of her kids up, and none of the kids got to all go to one place. I think there was like either 4 or 6 kids, but they went with different people. Simone went with her grandparents. Sharon wants to know, is Simone's mother sincere about her apology to Simone, or is she just trying to get in on her good graces? So what I'm feeling is that this woman has finally conquered her demons, and she wants a relationship with her daughter. And y'all, this stuff with my nose, when that happens, this is my spirit guys literally just on me. So this is my spirit guys letting me know what about this. Simone has known her mother her whole life. Her mother is her grandmother's child. She's known her mother her whole life. There wasn't a forgiveness to have, but her mother wasn't a mother figure. She doesn't call her mom. She calls her by her name. She calls her grandma, mama or big mama. But she is into forgiving her mother. But let's see if the mother is sincere. I feel like the mother is sincere, that she's finally defeated her demons. Is Is Simone Biles' mother sincere in her apology and wanting to forge a relationship? Yes or no? And Tarot says yes, and we get the high priestess. Yes, she has defeated her demons. She doesn't want to be Simone's mama. She just wants to be in Simone's life. So yes, she's asking for forgiveness because she's finally at a position and a place in her own life to where she is not a victim herself. All right, there you go. That was the last question. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do the weather report because this is important. Again, we got a lot of stuff going on with the sun. We could have issues with connectivity with the internet. Uh, GPS systems and stuff like that. We are in a system of hurricanes, 2 right now. So there is an active one that is moving up the coast right now. Be mindful of that. Listen to your meteorologist. If you are told to evacuate, please evacuate. And Florida is going to get hit, y'all. The tip of Florida is going to get hit. Southern Florida. I don't know. I don't know how. It's going to be some flooding. It's going to be some flooding. And I feel like there's going to be flooding in the Keys as well. So be mindful of that. Like I said, this one could be weird. It could go around on the inside of Florida and hit on the Tampa side and literally cross all the way over to the Miami side. It's weird. Or to the Mar-a-Lago side. I feel like this one has got a lot of movement. This hurricane that we're in right now has got a lot of movement in it. And it's not going to move it's got a weird path to it. I feel like it might swing wide and then come back up the coast. Be mindful of flooding. Greetings, Risa. Did we have another one? Oh no. Do we have another one? I got him. Remove. Put user in time out. There we go. All right. There we go. So we got trolls today, y'all. Oh my goodness, we got trolls. And Fleck, I got rid of that one. I know. I love you, Fleck. I love you. I have talked to you. I know you a real person. I love you, Fleck. And I will throw every single one of them people off. If they're bothering you and I see it, y'all let me know. I got that one. I got that one. The trolls are helping the algorithm. Yeah, but I am sensitive, y'all. And I don't want to be crying over no doggone troll. And I don't want none of y'all being hurt or having y'all's feelings hurt over some doggone troll. Somebody who is so disappointed in their own life. They ain't got nothing better to do than to mess with people who are happy. So, y'all, let the miserable ones rot in their misery. We don't need them. Let them rot. Here we go. Let the universe give them trolls everything that they have coming. Give them everything they deserve. So be it. So mote it be. 100 times true. I don't care. All right. Here we go, y'all. Let's go ahead and do this Reiki prayer. I got a doctor's appointment in a few minutes. All right. Let's go ahead and take a big, deep breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top. 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the mouth. Whew, I've been right here, Andrea. I've been right here. Here we go. Here we go. Take another big, deep breath in. And I want everybody to consciously let go of all the garbage and BS that's on your mind, on your plate, in your life right now. Exhale. Here we go. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself and I am kind to all living things. Earth, air, fire, water, ether. I am grateful to the all for everything. I love you. I love you. I love every one of you. Happy Wednesday. Namaste, y'all. See you Friday. Bye-bye, y'all.